Hello CFI and welcome to your dashboard. The dashboard is a place for you to find a lot of the functionalities of the application all in one place. First things first, when you log in, you'll find that the dashboard comes up first. On the top of the dashboard to the top left, you will find the menu button that takes you to the main menu. To the top right, you'll find a notification button that gives you the current notifications that you have received on the application. This is an augmentation of the notifications you receive on your device. Main Notification Center. Below the menu button, towards the left, you'll find My Schedule. In here, you'll find the schedule, all the schedule that you've already set, and the schedule that students have already selected based on your availability. They'll populate here. Availability. Here you can see your availability as well as set availabilities. Back to the dashboard, you notice that there are some tabs, some icons below the name and profile photo. Those icons represents the amount of videos you have in your CFI binder, the amount of documents and PDFs you have in your CFI binder, the total amount of links you have in your CFI binder, and finally to the right, your total amount of students. In this case, it's 5. Tapping on any of the 3 tabs to the left will take you directly to your CFI binder to view your items, like so. Going back to the dashboard, tapping on the icon to the far right, which is your student list, total number of students, that will take you into your all students list, a list of all your students where you can get more details on your students. Back to the dashboard. Below that, you still have a list of your students. The students are listed by name, training type, and an action button, which is a chat button to talk with the student within the application via text messaging. Let's take a look at one student. Say I select a student here. It also gives you all the information needed from that student. Then you can see the student training type. And then by clicking on the action button for the particular student, you can go into the chat, send a message to that student, and that student receives that message and can respond to you. Next, we have our reference. Reference really is a way to invite your students to the application if they are not already within the application. Clicking on that, you can send your students a reference or an invitation. And we just do a test one here and send that off. And that one is now sent to the student's email for the student to sign up to the application. And within that email, there will be a reference code. Once a student uses that reference code on sign up, they will automatically be associated with your account as your student and will fall in this list. The final thing we want to talk about on the dashboard is the help button. This blue button with a question mark within it is the help button. This is how you can get help from within the app, give suggestions, get help on problems you're having within the app by leaving a name, okay, and leaving an email address so we can get back to you, and tell us your description. Send that off, and we now have that help, that request for information or request for help.